Hello everybody and welcome back to Bree, as we are, the current situation is we are besieged over here, and we've got lots of money, and it's only going to get even better because Starbad has almost finished rebuilding its bridge. So, other things that we want to, let's just have a look at the situation. Bree's all good, Matrith is good, the Hobbit regions are, they're okay, and we are building up our Hobbit army. We are getting all the Hobbits ready for war because they've got a bit of a march to go on. So, with that in mind, well, actually, we've kind of got everything already built by the looks of it. I suppose we could get roads here. Let's get the Great Hall, though, first, and then done the rack. That's going to... Oh, this is going to sink all of our money, isn't it? But we do need that road. That's going to provide a big bit of assistance for us. And I think as well... you know what? Let's just get the trader exchange there too. Let's not put too much money into Dunyard just yet. Because we might lose it yet. So, let's also send back Hobbits that require retraining, because I would quite like to make further use of them. So I think probably the best place for them to go is just to Bree, and that is what we will do. Bree's got the best armor. I mean, actually, as we've discovered, we can get the best armor pretty much anywhere. Dunlarak has the best armor, and so does Byrig. Let's just hold off on the units for now. Although let's train some here. Let's get the journeyman. Oh, and that's all of our money. Oh dear. Well, we will get the journeyman though, because armor piercing against Isengard. We will still take a few, I think, of them over to fight Isengard. They've got other armies as well, but specifically to Isengard as well. I think everything is done for this turn, so let's move on. And it looks like we are being attacked here then. We don't really have much to fear, I don't think, but it's been a while since we've had a defensive siege. Oh no, we just had one at Dunyard, didn't we? But this is the first proper battle, shall we say, against Angmar. They've got proper units. These are pretty decent. They've got the halberdiers. From my experience, they're not that good in melee, even though their stats suggest they are. The ones you really want are the Iron Crown warriors, and they are pretty much as good, if not even a little bit better than our blade masters. So we're gonna have to focus them down, and of course they've got the Huskars as well, which are formidable. And what do they have? I don't think we have to fear the ballista. We can take them out with our cavalry, and yeah, there's kind of a few interesting units like the Landsmen, but they're axe throwers. But let's go on in there.
Muster your courage, men!
Well, that took absolutely bloody ages to get set up. We've got so many archers. Kind of don't really know where to put them all. But I also really need to make sure that we have a look here. And they're not firing. No, that's good, because they could potentially come through this way as well. And that is... You know what? I'm going to gamble and say they're not going to do that, else they probably would have already started. Wait, hang on. Let's have a look here. Yeah, no. No, nothing's happening. Or is there something happening? Doesn't look like it. Oh, no, they... Wait, what? No, they are firing. Okay. You're going to have to stop, and you're going to have to come back, and I think we're going to leave you there whilst we head round here, because we need to focus on what's actually happening. So, Dundine Wardens, we'll have you, I think we'll just have you, like, right there. We'll have the Merchant Infantry, just like so, and we'll have the Blade Masters. I'm thinking, actually, let's have the Blade Masters back here. And then we'll get the Journeyman over here really quickly. And then the Archer Militia if you could just go like there, because we don't have too much infantry, it's kind of difficult to have everyone in the prime location. As well, here's a good point right here. Like, we've got just band of brass archers over here, but we might send them over here then. So
The enemy have ladders at the walls.
what are they?
Repel the
They are
attackers.
going
Keep
at the
them still.
gates. That is not what you want to see, but
Quickly, move, move.
there's a chance that they might run out of ammunition if their aim is poor. So we'll stay there, and we'll keep the cav over here as well. And we'll keep those, or bring those 2 archers over here. We've got Dunedain Rangers right here. The issue just is that we don't have enough good places for all of them. But we've got the sheriffs up on the walls because they've got Iron Crown warriors coming here. And as soon as they do crest over that hill, I think we could probably bring the pain.
Curses. The enemy are battering down our
And
gates.
we've got Watchman Sword Guard right there to greet those Iron Crown warriors, just to
The
keep
enemy
them
siege tower has
kind of
reached our
doing
walls.
stuff. But I wish these guys didn't take quite so much room here. But there are a lot of them. Because then we can't use the journeyman just to fire over here. So, we've got some of these guys here. Some good old woodland hunters. Let's bring them there. And Dunedain Rangers. We're going to try and just shoot at them as they crowd round here. And really, it's all going to be about the gatekeepers, I think. So, what should we aim at first? Rudar Huskars. There we go. Aim at them. And you are in position. You just start firing. If we can get these into a slightly better position. No. I can't really move them back any more than they already have. That's a bit annoying. But we can sacrifice some of their number. Let's just put them on fire at will as well.
The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Oh dear. I have faith. I have lots of faith. How are we doing here? 18%. Right, let's just not be so close to that.
Be ready, archers.
But yeah, if they do come, then you're going to go right there. And band of brass
The walls
archers.
are no longer ours.
Let's have you
The
over
enemy have
here.
taken them.
But perhaps now they will stop firing and send their men elsewhere. But here we go. Right, just be on defensive for a moment. I don't want you moving forward or anything. And looks like we are taking out those Huskars pretty decently. I do want to switch targets eventually. And actually, they're probably a better target for our Rangers. But are they capable of firing at that? Probably. Let's have them firing at that. And now, you men, swing round and hit those Iron Crown warriors. I think most of them are up on the walls, because otherwise they'll try and aim at the fellas that are on the ladders as well. Oh, one more salvo there. Right, I kind of want to be firing at them now. But let's see how this volley here performs. And I'm a little bit worried. Just a little bit worried. Because, yeah, we've got a lot of people on the other side. we've got so many forces coming after us. Right, I think we've taken a decent chunk of them out. Let's take you off defensive so you fight more effectively. And they've all been taken out. Right, you two, how would you like to fire in at this? Well, fire at the longbowmen, because they're more likely just to stand still. So, aim at them. Whilst you keep on taking them out. Right, journeyman. I really wish these archers weren't... If I could move them back over here. Like, so we could have a clear line of sight. No, stop what you're doing. Go like that. And then you... See if you could start firing into that. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Right, how's things going on the other side? 40%. And they are moving off. Okay. Let's just move the cavalry over there so we activate that tower. And it looks like we could probably bring these guys over here, but we've got these guys still here doing nothing. Let's just see how this develops. What are you firing at? Okay, that's good. And right, are we able to fire effectively? Not really. Like, our own men are kind of in the way. Aim at that target over there. And I hate how it's quite dark. I'm not a big fan of it being this dark. But obviously they attacked us, so we've got no control. Maybe that's a good area there to go for. And the Hobbits, they are holding back the Iron Crown warriors. And I think we could change up our attack. Obviously, there's still plenty of forces to come, though, so... but that's why we've got these guys still on hand. I think we could put you right there. And then you could fire. Right, we've got the Watchman Bowguard in position as well. How much armor do they have? They've got 11. 7 missile attacks should do decently well. Right. Fire. And what's going on over here? As expected. Yeah, they're going to take a lot of damage, really, just walking by here. Although these towers aren't outstanding. But, yeah, these archers, they were just kind of in the way. So, that's absolutely fine by me. And now they are just running away. I think we could probably stop firing. Let's conserve that ammunition. And actually, take out those longbowmen over there. And gatekeepers, you stop firing too. We will just give a few shots over to these Iron Crown warriors. And I think that's probably going to be the first wave done, really. They've got some halberdiers still here, but I think the merchant infantry should do okay. They're wavering. The halberdiers are, so I think it shan't be too long. Although these shots aren't good. We're actually firing into the bank there. So let's use the gatekeepers instead.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
Good.
Press onward.
Okay, we could probably just wait now for the next wave. Well, here we are in the gloom and the mist. And the next wave is here. And they're kind of coming up on the walls. We sent the archer militia up there because they weren't really doing anything else that was particularly good. And now they're just trying to run through our merchant infantry. That's fine, I suppose. We've kind of prepared a way for them to kind of go in through here, should they wish. So we would not even engage them in melee. And as soon as they walk through here, any stragglers, they'll just be shot. And that will hopefully cause them to rout. I don't particularly want to kill off our merchant infantry. But I think they're doing pretty well, really. And it is getting a bit choppy because there are just so many bodies already there. But can we just fire... There we are. That's pretty good. We've got a unit of rangers up here. Just popping heads. And we've also got now the Banderbrass archers. If you'd like to fire in at that as well, I think this is a pretty good angle. Look at them with their Arnorian-inspired armor. Looking fantastic. Oh, good arcs. Good arcs. Yeah, those archer militia are doing a lot more for us now than they were before. And I think now may be a good time that we just pop the Dunedain Blade Masters there in front. Where is the rest of this army? Or is this all of it? Oh, that's all of it. Is the Ballista still here? The Ballista is still there. Right, go and take them out. As expected, they weren't able to take the gate.
If we continue like
so
this,
we'll send that guy out over there. And we'll bring the Sworn Horsemen over here ready to take any more out. And right, you could probably stop. Are you still firing well? You are. Looking pretty good. They are just going for the town square now. So we've got the Watchman Bogard. They'll just hold the line there. And we'll just start popping them off. If we can. Can you fire at something? Well, the Woodland Hunters aren't able to fire, but it doesn't really matter. I think the Rangers here should be able to clear this out. We haven't actually killed off their captain yet. And they're routing. There we are. Worked out pretty well. Oh, we've got a merchant infantry member right here. Just making sure it's all going as planned. And the Hobbits still stand. Oh, it is choppy, isn't it? It is very choppy. I'm a bit puzzled as to why we're even still fighting. But, yeah, the Ballister crew's gone down. And there are 33 halberdiers still here somewhere. Right, okay, you could just stop firing. They must be in this here. And what are you? Iron Crown Longbowmen. Right. Fire at them. Fire at them. And that will probably be that. I don't want to go in there because of the towers. The towers will get us some friendly fires, so we'll just allow this to play out, and hopefully it shan't be too long before everything runs away. I think that's pretty much it.
Behold how our cowardly
Oh, there we
foe
are.
runs.
There's a
time to
unit of
press the
hillmen
attack.
here somewhere. We've killed 96% of them. I think that's probably going to be enough. We can end the battle there.
Our foe is
And
utterly vanquished.
we did
Let all who
better
remember
than
this
I
day
thought. I'm
remember
really
it
interested
as
to
the
see
day of
actually
our
how this
most
unit of merchant
glorious
infantry
victory.
did, because they pretty much soloed much of their infantry. Yeah, look at that. They went over 5 for 1. That is impressive. 557 kills. There was some friendly fire. The Archer Militia in particular, they probably netted more kills than that just by standing and holding units where we could fire at them. Pretty decent. Nice. Nice. And, well, that's not nice, obviously, and that's not great, but I don't think we'll have to... Wait, hang on. Rohan in this campaign, I thought they were doing quite well. Oh, because Mordor's attacked from that side. Oh dear. Ah, well, mission failed. And faction announcements. Councilman Andy's doing pretty good. He did get that successful defense there. And the Hobbits are amassing. And did we not actually finish any construction at all? I guess not. Right, we'll put these in here. And I am really impressed with how those merchant dudes did. These ones here. Let's actually put them immediately into the queue because they are formidable. We could definitely use some more of them. And it doesn't look like the the Parawites are actually going to attack us, so I'm quite happy about that. Because, I mean, why would we want to fight them again? Because, yeah. Right, let's just amass the army over there. And you go over to Bree as well. Then we can just get a solid head count. And we'll wait for that one to be done. Ooh, Greenway Riders. I think we could... I'd kind of want to send this guy over there, but I know there's a force just there of Angmar. I think. Oh, no, there's one. Is there not another one? I thought there was a large force. Oh, dear. Well, anyway, in other news, yeah, I've got a bit more free time because the weather has been awful this week here in the UK. Right now for me, it's, what is it? It's a Wednesday, so I think this will go out on a Sunday. Apologies, by the way, the previous couple of videos were a bit out of sync, really. I think I recorded the KD episode before the Bree one, and then I referred to something that I was saying in the... Yeah, it was just all out of line anyway. So apologies about that. But,
Order.
I've had some more time to think about some more topics for the lore videos. So,
As you wish.
one of them, like during my break times, I kind of wrote on the back of a bit of paper saying like, wait, hang on, I've just got it right here. Why it was good Barlin's expedition failed. Okay, there's one. And just as I was thinking about, oh, I'm going to talk about this right here in this video, another one came to my mind. Why it was good that Boromir died. So I think there's two good topics for me to cover in upcoming videos. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if necessarily I'll do them immediately after one another. But Dunyard, you get the Royal Hall, and I think that's kind of it. Can Bree actually train any merchant infantry? No, any units that we particularly want. I do spot a few hobbits there, but yeah, you only get one every 20 turns, so I'll just hold on to them, and we'll just put all of these in like so, because we're going to be sending them up north. Yeah, I kind of want to get more sworn horsemen over these guys. Right, well anyway, let's end the turn.
Laying in wait for the enemy.
And I don't think there's any point in trying to get an alliance with Rohan anymore, because they are just done. Yeah, Tharbad though, we've got the bridge. Right, let's have a look here, just how much money now we're making. We're making 10 grand. And as you can see now, actually, that has updated, because I think last time I looked and it was, and we'd just seen the change or the choice occur. So yeah, we do pay 200 gold. We get a negative in the King's Purse, which is one of the few, I think the only faction that has that. Pretty much every faction gets some kind of monetary compensation per turn. Background income. I think another one is Dorwinion. They don't get any because they're just lavishly wealthy. Right, so here in Tharbad, let's just keep making it good at getting us more money. So how much would that give? Not loads. Maybe just get the trader exchange. It does provide some bonuses, including the merchant infantry. So let's just get that. Oh, and then now, hello there. We can get the Tharbad Royal Guard, and we get one of those every 17 turns. That's one of the bad things that I don't like, that they've taken one of the Tharbad regions away, because it does, like, you know, the Northern Dunedain, they're not actually that good against cavalry heavy factions. You kind of need to rely on the Beacon of Hope units to give you bonus against cavalry, a bonus against large units. So that's a bit of an oof, because now that is definitely like your best unit for the job. And I quite like having two of them in every army if I'm playing as the Northern Dunedain, but you've kind of lost that. And yeah, the only other unit they've really got in their roster would be the Dunedain Spearmen, or whatever they're called. What are they? Guardians? Wardens. And, you know, they're not very good in the late game. Like, what are their stats? Like, 7 and 18. That's not very good, particularly against infantry. I know you're buying them to go up against predominantly cavalry, but you're not just going to have them waiting on the back lines, like waiting for cavalry always. You kind of just need them for the front line, and they will just get chewed up by anything even remotely decent. So let's put that in there as well. Just keep the culture going. And right, there's my little rant over. Yeah, there's that army that I was thinking about. I'll just keep that guy in place. And how far can we venture out with Andy? Right, you can still make it back from there. Let's just put a watchtower right there. I don't want to risk any more. And so that we can get a good bit of sight range over there. So what's happening over here? The dwarves have taken Garth Heligoth back. And then what about Vueros? That is still held by Angmar. Of course, I mean, we can already see that, but it's kind of a rubbish region. And I'm not going to try and cut the dwarves out because they are very, very useful. But as long as we make it to Carndum first, I think that's all we need. Yeah, we need Carndum. We've got Dunlarak. We've got Bree. Yep. So I think, yeah, we can let them do as they wish. But we probably need some more reinforcements up there before we can really start pushing on. Because I don't want to have to come back for Barketta, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we've got those. How many units is that then of hobbits? We've got... Oh, I probably should have retrained that guy last turn. So that starts replenishing. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we've got... any more on the way? There's 8, 9, 10. So that's about half a stack. And then if you get them, that's 14. Okay, so then with the general, that's 15. And then we'll probably bring a couple of ballistae. So that's 17. And then, I don't know, 3. Sorry, I was almost yawning then. Then 3 units of cavalry. I wonder if that would actually be enough.
Yes.
Well, we'll try it. It'll be funny. Oh, we've got a unit right there. Okay, excellent. We've got a few dotted around here. Oh, you need to head on up as well. Join in with them. Right. And so, I think what we need to do down here is, sadly, Rohan's just gone. We can't save Rohan. If they're being attacked from over there, there's nothing we can do.
Your order.
I mean, we've already saved him in the Dwarven campaign, at least. But we will just have to get Enedwythe on it, and we'll leave a buffer against Mordor so we don't get drawn into that through them either. So these will have to go, sadly. Right. Brathor's army. He is... Are these not... These haven't actually been retrained. They've just been given new armor. That's unfortunate. Oh, we've not got enough for the gatekeepers just yet. 9 more turns. Right. I suppose we'll just recruit from over here. Those Greenway Spearmen are actually pretty decent. I may have misjudged them. Let's get them in. And... I mean, he's actually pretty secure there. We don't... Oh no, we do border Isengard down here. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got decent amounts of troops here. We can bring them out. What can we leave behind here? We can just leave all that, can't we? Or leave behind the... Oh, we've got hobbits here as well. We'll leave it like that. Come over.
Shall continue tomorrow.
And... Right, can we get a ballista? There we go. Okay, I've been talking a lot in this turn. This has been a very long turn. Sorry about that. I've just been thinking out loud. Let's get them as well. Okay. The High Lord of Moria is dead. I'm laughing a little bit because... oh, jeez. We've got this thing in our friends like group chat where we... Oh, dear. Sorry. Just need a bit of time to recover. We like just screenshot random messages from our group chat. I'm not going to say what we say because it's not really family friendly. But, and I'll just like screenshot random messages and then you kind of reply to someone with that screenshot late, like maybe like weeks down the line, and it'll kind of fit so perfectly and it'll just be funny. It'll be like, I don't know. It's like quoting people, essentially. It's just funny. It's what you do with friends, I suppose. But yeah, it's a group chat with about 10 of us or something. We're going to Edinburgh, actually. I don't think I mentioned that before. We're going to Edinburgh at the end of July. And my mum was like, oh, yeah, the architecture will be so nice. Like, and if you go further north, it's just like Finland. I'm like, Mum, there's a group of 10 of us going to Edinburgh after a long period of not being able to go anywhere. We're not going to see wildlife, even though I'd quite like to do that, but you go in with the lads. You go in there to get, you go in there to have a good time, shall we say. You go in there to, well, we'd just be in pubs the whole time. I'm not the biggest drinker, to be honest, but, I mean, I can, and I do it for the social side. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a long weekend. And speaking of which, also some good news that
With honor.
Yes, my lord.
Obviously with COVID, travel's been heavily limited. And today being Wednesday, it was reported that Finland is one of these countries that the UK government has deemed to be on its like a green list, shall we say. So you can actually travel there for non-essential travel reasons soon, which is good news because obviously for those of you that don't know, I'm from Finland. I just live in the UK, and all of my family lives in Finland. So and I haven't been to Finland for 2 years, I think now. Obviously, I didn't go at all last year, so hopefully I'll be able to go over soon and see my grandparents. Obviously, and my dad and stuff like that. But it's mainly sounds a bit harsh, really. I'd rather go and see my grandparents because they've had some health issues. Luckily, COVID's not really a big issue in Finland because there's no one there, mainly. No one lives in Finland, and those that do, it's very sparse. So, yeah, I'll hopefully get to go over there soon as well. But I'm very much looking forward to going to Edinburgh. Right, and I hope you guys, wherever you are, also you are recovering well. But focus back on to this campaign. Where has that army gone? That was rather threatening. Okay, it's going there. Right, we can sneak round this way.
As you wish.
And once we get these guys in, I'll feel more comfortable maybe leaving behind. I just got a message, literally, saying, like, list suggestions of where you'd like to go in the Edinburgh vicinity for our trip. Like, we need some infantry over here. We've got some there. We've got 2 units. Is that enough? Probably. We can leave behind the Hobbits and the Archer Militia, I think. Although we can't, can we? Because the public order is going to be absolutely rancid. So we're going to have to recruit something trashy. What's the upkeep on them? 140. Yeah, let's get them. And then we'll just get them. They'll be better against Angmar. They tend to have a lot. Actually, because they do tend to have some crappy units as well. Let's just get them. They'll hold the line better against. They'll do okay against it all. Another king gone. They're probably. Oh my days! Yeah, we're taking this guy. I mean, we can't not take a guy called Gandalf, even though he looks hilarious. Right, let's bring him out immediately because that's in Buzzer Dump. And loads of recruitment. Bree got the Royal Hall. That's good news because then we can get more. There's just more space here. I think that is the highest tier. Yes, it is. So now let's. Should we get? No. Let's get the Great Market. Try and get that merchant thing. Oh, this can now be upgraded. I want to get the Mason's Guild House first. Yeah, let's do that. And so, I think now is the time to go for Isengard, or a region of. So, I know. Can we do that yet? I think we need these people.
Your will, my lord. As you
Okay,
wish.
I might have spoken too
March
soon.
to exhaustion, continuing later.
We'll bring all these folks
By
down.
your command. Yes.
And we'll wait to see if they come at us. Because, like, we cannot underestimate
I'm gonna
them.
stick
Because
you.
they are just so much better than us. Yeah. Sorry. Right. And up here in the north.
My lord.
Oh, I can't work
As you
out
wish.
what Angmar are
Let
trying
us
to do.
settle matters
They might
on the
attack
field
that
of
force.
battle.
Which I would
Yes, my
like
lord.
that not to happen.
Your
So
will, my lord.
let's see if we can pull out. Let's leave them behind as well. How bad is that? 50%.
Your orders, my lord.
I don't think there's any way
Orders.
that we can
By
leave.
your command.
Yeah, that's only that's 75% with
Yes,
all
my
of that in, and yeah, we're gonna have to stay in there. If we get attacked, we can retreat, and they
respect
won't
you,
have the
my
movement
enemy.
range to catch us again. At least. So, oh, dear, oh dear. Right, these
Orders,
two, you need
my
to get
lord.
moving over here.
As you wish. Orders.
This army will take
By
a
your
while
command.
to be
March
amassed
to
and
exhaustion,
trained.
continuing later.
But I think it will be worth it. And it is absolutely required. Let's get the gatekeepers immediately. We need as many of them as possible. But look, there's actually not a big difference between these two because there's no great big bonus like, say, as the Band of Brass Archers they get. Well, it's only +4, but it's significant, particularly if you're going up against any arrow fire, which Isengard has none of. Oh, it's Lord
It
Skilled
will
as
be
well.
an honor
He's
defeating you.
got a pretty cool unit, Dark Blades. You'll have to watch out for them because I think they frighten enemy
Your will, my
infantry,
lord.
which is particularly good against
Yes.
Bree because
We can
our
go no further to
morale
orders, my
absolutely
lord.
sucks. So
Yes.
this guy's coming down
We
over
shall
here. I did
continue
say that we're going to
tomorrow,
probably
my
take...
lord.
I don't really want to bring a Hobbit general because they provide so much money.
Yes, my lord.
But
Yes.
you know what? You guys let me know
orders,
if
my
you'd
lord.
rather have Gandalf go into Longbottom. Sounds a bit.
Yes, my
So,
lord.
yeah, if we have Gandalf go into this region here and have Will lead the army down here, then that would be like a Hobbit army led by a Hobbit general. That's like the closest thing I suppose we could do. Okay? Let me know what you think about that. Let's just go for one more enter and see what happens. I feel like this is just a news report on Rohan. Oh my days, everyone sucks. Right, where is that army?
Approaching quietly.
Where is that army?
My
They must have
lord.
gone... Where did they go? Oh, there he is. Right, okay. Well, now... I'd say that we are pretty okay to start marching out. Mickle Delving's been upgraded. Tharbad's got all that. And how's the money situation? Pretty good.
My lord.
Oh, Captain Leo! What a good name. This name right here. Ooh, what a name. Best name. I really like that name. If there's anyone called
As you
Leo,
wish,
you
my
know,
lord.
you should
Yes.
subscribe to their
March to
YouTube channel.
exhaustion, continuing later.
And anyway, I think we can leave it there. We've almost amassed this force here. I think we're going to go for Bregnas first. Give that to Enid White. And then that way, Malranith, hopefully they can take that. And then we'll move on for... Oh my days, that's a massive army. Then we'll move on for Eisenrun. And perhaps by that time, the Hobbit army will almost be here. And Andy is about to march on all of that. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Sorry it's been a lot of talking, but what can I say? I'm going with Gandalf. Good day.